quiet, it's serene, and allows you to really connect with a lot of the ecosystems that sometimes we take for granted and don't get to explore enough.
If you're a swimmer, snorkeler, diver, a camper, you like just tossing a hand line, like all of these things are available in this short stretch of space.
So the St. Thomas East End Reserves are a group of reserves, MPAs, and management areas that are managed by the Department of Planning and Natural Resources, and they encompass a variety of marine and terrestrial ecosystems and protect probably the largest stand of mangroves left on St. Thomas.
They really are these great barriers, not only protecting us from storms and surge, but they also serve as really good filters for the things that are coming from the upland area. Those mangrove stands, they're important nursery areas. They're primary productivity areas.
This is where you can see young barracuda, you can see small sharks.
From an economic standpoint, what doesn't happen that's related to our tourism industry in Steyr?
Boating, sailing, surfing, fishing, hiking, all of those are examples of things that are part of a blue economy.
Our hotels border on those shorelines. We have these awesome beaches. You have the home of all of the majority of marinas and your charter industry. Your restaurants are here.
Steyr is an important facet in the entire fabric of the Virgin Islands and of St. Thomas in particular. But it also connected to the land. Turpentine Run drains into what is Steyr. So it is a receiving body, and it serves as a buffer for those outer environments, seagrass, coral reef, and mangrove forests.
And right now we also know that they're heavily impacted by a lot of the inputs that come from the surrounding areas.
We need to be careful about the type of things that we allow going into our nearshore coastal resources. Things like oil, gas, waste.
If we want to maintain our nursery habitats and fisheries, then it's important for us to protect those areas of primary productivity.
The University of the Virgin Islands has an annual cleanup within aspects of Steyr for picking up a lot of the marine debris and waste that can go into there, as well as restoration projects that are helping to increase our mangrove habitat, both inside and outside of Steyr and other areas as well.
These areas belong to all of us, and so that sense of stewardship is really what will allow us to clean up the areas, reduce some of the impacts.
Can have conservation areas designed for protection that allow recreation to occur, and Steyr is one such area. These are important to island environments such as the Virgin Islands. These are important cultural heritage for our territory to ensure that we have these areas to enjoy and that we can expose our children and grandchildren to going snorkeling among the mangroves or to go kayaking among the mangroves, because we want to preserve that portion of our culture.
As long as there's public engagement and the resources can be sustainably protected for future use, that's what everybody would like to see.
When you live in a place as beautiful as this, and we work so hard, 9-10 hours a day sometimes, like you really need that mental health break. You really need to put down your phone.
And sometimes it's nice to just let all of that slip away and be out in the middle of the mangroves.
And just go outside and enjoy the nice air that we have, the nice beaches, the nice waters, and you can get all of that in one place in Steyr.